At NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. That's fielded in the end zone. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Titans. Darius Jennings, 104 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And all the way down to the 42. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
Well, Parker, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On first and 10, Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down, Watson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go. The Titans take over first and 10.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, first and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mariota escaping the pressure right. He finds Corey Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So that'll back them up 5. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. They'll buy some time right. They finds Humphreys. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 56 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them. That's
really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
That's fielded in the end zone. Continuing to fight for more. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the... And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Delaney Walker, 73 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, look at that. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. They'll toss it to Miller.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Watson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Watson. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Murray looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Fighting through. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Titans Ringo. Titans on Ringo.
From the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, D. All day defense.
Final play of the half here. Mariota eluding the pressure right. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 36. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. Spins past him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken